In this video, revealing a step-by-step guide to ClickBank, what it is, and how complete beginners earning $100 to $700 a day with no experience. More with that after the intro. Hey guys, Mike Vasile here. Welcome to this video. Before we actually begin, to remind you that several spots have opened up for this week's free workshop, where it's the fastest and easiest way to make money online. We literally have a 62-year-old woman go from 0 to 160 grand profit in 90 days. Sign up for it in the link below. So I remember when I first heard about ClickBank, I didn't necessarily want to do it just because I had a bad experience about it. Like, I remember trying it way back before I had any success online, and I was like, oh, this is kind of weird. You know, the products are kind of like a little different, or I don't know how to sell it, or I don't know how to create the unique angle to go ahead and sell this, or maybe I should go ahead and do like Amazon FBA or dropshipping. And you know what, like I tried it in the beginning and it failed miserably, but then I tried it again a second time and then it succeeded to the point where it went from 0 to $8,000 in literally 30 days when I first started the second time around. And I learned so many different things when it came to ClickBank, how to succeed, what would I do if I were to go ahead and do this all over again. And this is what I wish I knew earlier on. And the first step is just understanding what ClickBank is. So for you guys to understand, like, ClickBank isn't the place where you essentially make money. It's not. It's just the aggregator of products that you could go ahead and sell. So as you can see, there's like two options with ClickBank. There's like, you could either sell other people's products, or you could sell your own products, or you could promote the other people's products that, you know, are on ClickBank, right? So all ClickBank is, if you want to think about it, it's almost like a payment processor which has existing products that is one click away from you actually promoting and making money on it. Now, think about how crazy that is, right? Because with most businesses, when you first get started, you're gonna need like, oh my God, I need, you know, to do the back end, the fulfillment, the sales, the management, the customer service, right? Like when I was doing, for example, say drop shipping, I had to do all that. I was like a newbie beginner just getting started, and I was like, oh, I need to do logistics and shipping and handling and customer service. And it was like, and accept payments and handle returns and refunds and all of those things. And it was so complicated. But the reason why I went back to ClickBank is I was like, wait, all of that is literally outsourced, and all I got to do is just learn a little bit of the marketing, right? And that was the most important thing with ClickBank, is it just kind of like outsourced everything else. The second thing that was most important is learning how to find winning products with ClickBank. Because remember, ClickBank is just kind of like the aggregator, right? It's like this thing that collects all of these people with products that are either highly converting or not as converting as before. And it just puts it on one platform where you can literally click on one button and go ahead and sell. Like, for example, you could go ahead, create an account for free. And the moment you go ahead and do that, you could go to the marketplace up here and you could see any one of these products. You can literally go ahead and promote for free and then make money without doing shipping, handling, or customer service. Now, the next step is figuring out how to pick the right product. So there's multiple ways to actually go ahead and pick the right product on ClickBank, and there's even secret ways to go ahead and find winning products on ClickBank that aren't even on ClickBank. And let me show you exactly how, right? So the first way, obviously, is just like clicking on the magnifying glass in the marketplace, because what it does is it sorts everything by the highest popularity and converting right now. And you could tell by that number because of this thing known as the gravity score. So what is the gravity score? This is essentially meaning how many people in the past 30 days made money with this product. So you could see that about 799 people made at least, you know, money with this Xperia product, right? And you could see it's a dietary supplement, right? You could even scroll down here. You could see 754 people have made money with this Java Burn thing, right? And it's a dietary supplement. So you could see the most popular ones right now are supplements, and the next one are like these unique dental drops offer. You could see 243 people have made at least, you know, money in the past 30 days. So that's like the most important part. You literally just come in here, click on promote. They give you a special link, and if anyone goes through that special link, right, you would actually get paid for that, right? So that's like one way that you could go ahead and find ClickBank products. Another place you could go ahead and find them is like, for example, Muncheye.com. And the reason why I like Muncheye.com is it's because you can find even higher ticket products and get more commissions. So here you can see that, like, look at this. Oh my God, $143 commission. You get one sale a day. That's over $3 grand a month, like just like that, right? You get 2 sales a day. That's nearly a 6-figure business, right? But here, check this out. There's some of these things, like you can see this thing right here. This is ClickBank, right? Any one of these magnifying glasses, this is a ClickBank thing right here. Look at this. Kibo Eclipse. It's $3,497, and they'll give you 50% commissions, right? Check that out. 50% commissions off of a $3,400 product, right? So I remember like the reason why I look at Munchai is because I remember I accidentally built a list on my email on people that were like really into e-commerce. And I was like, oh, I want to see if I could go ahead and sell them a product, but I wasn't an expert. I didn't know how to sell things online. And I didn't want to like create my own course because I didn't want the responsibility, right? And I remember finding literally this like several years ago, and I was like, oh, let me go ahead and try it. And the coolest thing about like this way of promoting, products on ClickBank is number one, someone else to do the selling. All you got to do is invite people to their workshop, right? You don't need that many like people to go ahead and make money. Like I think I got 5 sales, and just like that was like 10 grand profits for me without actually having to do all the selling. And the coolest thing is it's all hosted, for example, on ClickBank, right? And the niche is e-commerce. This one is supplements, right? But it helps a lot with, for example, people that want to get into the biz op space, or like they want to go ahead and make money online, but they're not an expert. So they go ahead and bring someone who is an expert. And it's a really good way for beginners to go ahead and make money. Now that you understand where to find products, the next step is understanding, okay, well, what is the entire sales process? So if you think about ClickBank, right? ClickBank is actually right here. This is where the ClickBank product is, and then of course it turns into money, right? But obviously you're not just gonna send people to the ClickBank page. There is a process that you need. And the process is very simple. It's where you're gonna find the people, and then what are you gonna show them, also known as the pre-sell, before they go to the ClickBank sale. Now the problem most people get started in ClickBank is they just send people directly to the ClickBank product when they don't understand that there's about 2 steps leading up to the ClickBank product. And this is exactly what I mean, right? So one of the hardest things, the reason why I failed in the beginning is because I just sent it to the ClickBank product. I was like, oh, I could come in here, just click promote and make money and bam, never have to work ever again for the rest of my life, right? But it's not that simple, okay? You need to understand the pre-framing and the persuasion before the actual sale. You need to get people warmed up. Like think about this as like, getting lucky or bringing a guy or girl home. And this is kind of like the wining and dining, the dating, the getting to know someone before they actually go ahead and buy from you, right? And there's multiple things that you could do if you, especially if you don't want to show your face on camera, that can make it a lot faster. And it's really how you pre-frame them. So the first step we need to understand is how can we pre-frame them like with here. This is known as the pre-sell page, okay? So there's multiple ways that people go ahead and pre-sell to ClickBank products. Number one, it could be with a quiz, okay? So if you notice, like for example, a lot of people that run YouTube ads and Facebook ads, one of the things that they like doing is sending people through a quiz because it's so like, for example, very, very low commitment, okay? Like when you go ahead and run ads to a quiz or you send traffic to a quiz, what happens is it kind of sells people themselves because they're literally just clicking buttons, but as they click on the buttons and answering the questions on the quiz, right, they get more pre-framed to get in a more buyer's mentality, becoming more problem focused and problem aware and looking then for a solution. So quizzes are really good. What do? I pre-sell people by getting people's email address and sending them into, like, for example, a bunch of content in an email sequence. That's another way to do, for example, a pre-sell, right? You literally get someone's contact information and then you pre-sell them through stories and testimonials and like content to get them to go ahead and buy. But the pre-sell is very, very, very important because it's what warms people up, right? Think about even like this YouTube content as this pre-sell. You're like, oh my God, okay, I understand who Mike is. That's kind of like awesome. And then now I could go ahead and tell you guys on other people's products and services, right? And then the most important part is where you're gonna find them. So let me share with you all the places that I find them, right? I literally go ahead and get them through YouTube ads, Facebook ads, and then Google, and then Pinterest, okay? These are where these people are coming from, right? Now that you have an ability to pre-sell them, right? And we're gonna go more about exactly how to do that later on. You need to go and find the people that are then gonna go through this sales process. And remember, this part is one of the most important things, not necessarily the ClickBank product, like this one, how you're gonna pre-sell them and where you're gonna go ahead and find them. So of course, YouTube is pretty simple. It's all search engine. So if it's like e-commerce, I'll literally go ahead and type in e-commerce business and you can see all of these things pop up. These are all ideas on me going ahead and creating content, for example, my channel. Literally asking YouTube what content that I could go ahead and create. And guess what I can do with that? I can literally go ahead and turn that onto, for example, my blog, right? I can literally come in here, go in that, and then create content based off of e-commerce on my blog, which is literally what I did. Check this out. Look at this, email marketing segmentation, what dropshipping means, the tools and processes, everything you need to know about Amazon business model. And doing that alone not only helps me rank for YouTube, Google, and Pinterest, but it essentially gets people into the door, into my funnel in affiliate marketing. And of course, the next one is like Facebook and YouTube ads. And depending on what year you watch this, one is better than the other, which is why if you want help with that and you want to know exactly how to create this for yourself for the best way without showing your face on camera, and for us to actually give you the pre-sale as one of the bonuses so that you don't have to go ahead and create this without showing your face on camera and without making endless videos or like YouTube videos like what I do, then make sure you sign up for this week's free workshop below, as well as check out this video and this podcast right here. Hopefully this helps. Love you guys. See you guys later. Woo!